Hey everybody, this Fishing Canada episode is by far my most anticipated, I can't wait for it trip of the year. The lake is called Hasty, and we've been here before, and that's the reason for my excitement.
Look at the bend on that rod. Look at what he spit out. Yeah.
It's a no-frills, hardcore fishing trip. Exactly what Stevie and I live for. Can't even get him in the net. Ugh, fatty. That was crazy. I have never had that before.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Yozuri Fishing Lures, fish the best. Mercury Outboards, go boldly. And Outdoor Canada, Canada's only national fishing and hunting magazine.
Hey everybody, this Fishing Canada episode is by far my most anticipated, I can't wait for it trip of the year. It's not about humongous heavy current white sturgeon. It's not about giant fly-in pike and lake trout. It's not a shot at a late fall massive striper, and it's not a crack at a 1,000-pound tuna. Believe it or not, it's about a tiny little bass lake that's kinda hard to get to. Since bass are my absolute favorite fish to target, this is the perfect trip for me. The lake is called Hasty, and we've been here before, and that's the reason for my excitement. During our past shoots here, we've always come up with not only tons of fish, but some absolute tanks as well. Joining me today is good buddy and Fishing Canada co-host Steve Niedzwiecki. He too is a bass nut, so together we plan on having a blast. One of the reasons I believe Hasty Lake is so good is because it's a fly-in destination accessed only by Luzon Aviation. That helps a small lake from being overpressured. The beauty of this fly-in is, it's only about a 5 to 6 minute flight. Up, over, and down. No wasted time. Once you arrive, it's simply unpack your gear and food, set up in camp, tie on some baits, and fire up the outboards. It's a no-frills, hardcore fishing trip. Exactly what Stevie and I live for. So, right about now, I'm going through a strong bout of deja vu. Stevie snuck down to the dock and is firing out long bomb casts with a topwater, which is very reminiscent of Ange many years ago.
Oh man, that is gorgeous.
And I really love the action of these pencil poppers. Yozuri did a great job on that. It's the topwater version of a suspending bait. That was one little twitch. Oh, there he's still there. Just thought I'd start my morning and trip. I watched a episode that Ange did right off this dock, and he come down here and started his trip. I come down before the boys were ready, and look what happened. This has gotta be good luck. Look at that Yozuri topwater. Get you unhooked. Atta boy, he come near right out of the water after this bait. There we go, right off the dock here at Hasty Lake. Nice.
The early bird truly does catch the first fish. Although I'm really hoping for a big largemouth this week, the reality of this water is there's way more smallies here than largies. That's pretty much been the same way since our first trip to this bass mecca. That said, there are giants of both species swimming in these waters. Got one right beside the boat, Stevie.
Oh, nice fish, Peter. Hold on, let me stop this thing here.
I snagged him. Look at this.
He must have turned on it.
Look at this.
Look at that way you got him hooked. Right in the belly.
I don't know, I bet you just swiped at it. Dude, how fat that thing is. And he caught the way I caught him. Totally, highly illegal fish to catch like that.
Well, illegal to keep.
Illegal to keep, yes.
Can't do much about catching them.
You can't do much about catching them if he bites your lure. If you try to snag him, you're in trouble.
Yeah. They're going in the right direction for size, though.
Yeah, we're starting to get a little. Look how fat he is. Now we just got to add about 10 inches in the length of that fish.
Go get Grandpa.
Yeah. So this bait dives so deep, it's a hardcore. It dives straight down to about 15 to 20 feet right now is what I got it going at. And this is, when it gets back to the boat, it just starts coming straight up. And he cracked at it twice, or two fish did it, whatever. It was right by the boat, not out in the cast. right at the boat, which is strange, but they're following. We got to figure them out. Hey, Stevie?
Boy.
Figure them out.
Yep.
If they do that, I don't know what to say. If they're following and not hitting.
That's half the fun.
I just turned my camera on. It's a largemouth.
It is. Look at the bend on that rod. There you go. Beautiful fish.
Steve and I were prepared for pretty much anything and everything. That becomes a bit of a problem on a fly-in where you have to reduce your gear. That said, we still brought in a truckload of stuff. Another primary goal was to do our best to try and capitalize on the array of hard baits we hauled in. Let's be honest, the thrill of a topwater strike or the sudden crush on a crankbait are second to none. As luck would have it, the skies immediately closed in and the rain started. This is a scenario that we simply cannot pull the broadcast cameras out for. Fortunately, we all carry around phones with great video recording capabilities, so Stevie and I quickly became fishermen and camera operators.
Oh, nice.
What we got, buddy? What we got? Gotta be a smallmouth out in the open water.
I would think, oh,
Oh, you want it? Oh, is it big?
oh, that is a nice. Look at what he spit. Look at what he spit out.
That's a great fish.
Yeah.
One of them Cisco's right there, bud. Oh my goodness. This is a good fish.
Yeah, I know. Look at the bend on that rod.
That's typical of this Hasty Lake right here. That big Cisco that fish spit out. And you're gonna wait till you see the bait I got the fish on. Even if I lose it, you'll see the bait that I got it on. That Cisco is big. And it's white because it's decomposed, but normally they're silver, right? So wait till you see this bait I got him on. Here he comes again. Well, that's a nice fish, dude.
That's a
5-pounder,
beauty.
isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That way.
There you go. Beautiful fish. Peter, that is absolutely
We are
awesome.
in 12 feet of water right now, and I cast out deeper. I don't know if it's deeper out there, and we know that there's deeper water out in the area. These fish, but basically I think what they're doing is they're out in the middle of this lake feeding on these big Cisco or rainbow smelt. That was a Cisco he threw out for sure. And then I think they just come in here just into the islands areas, into the shallows, the humps, the rocks, and cruise around to digest. And if they see something that's easy to get, they take it. He's not a 5. I thought he was a 5, but
That is a beautiful smallmouth.
gorgeous fish, bro. Nice. He's close to 4.
Oh,
I'd say.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at the gut on it. Go back in. Yeehaw! See you later, big fella. So it's called a pencil popper because they have a pencil bait. It's like their walking topwater bait. But this has got a little popping concave lip on the front of it and a big butt end. And you can see the butt end on it. It's very cool. And it's such a great bait for your regular walking the dog. But if you want, and Steve and I noticed already with this, because he's throwing the smaller version, and it almost sits still because that back end is weighted, and all that. You just and you can almost keep it in one spot, which is key, just to drive a fish nuts. You know, you pop, 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 and then stop it. And they usually hit it on the paws. That's it. Look at that. As compared to a Cisco, Cisco don't swim on the top, but it's a pretty good profile to match a Cisco. So. I just turned my camera on.
Nice. That's beauty. That's that pencil popper. Right?
Again,
Color.
went to the bigger size.
Yeah, I did.
Good
After
stuff.
that last one, for sure. First cast, too.
Oh, nice, bud. Is he a good one?
Yeah.
That's a largemouth.
It is.
Yeah, that's up close to the island, right? So you cast towards the island?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Largie, let's get them largies. Okay. We'll let him go. There you go. And he's gone.
Beautiful.
There's that pencil popper on this one.
Oh, yeah, the
You can
different color,
actually
yeah.
See the weight
Clear, yeah,
on the
yeah.
bottom. And what that does is it holds the bait down and it naturally wants to walk the dog for you.
Yeah.
Like Peter was saying earlier, the amount of action that you can get with this bait stationary is ridiculous.
So
and I
awesome.
think it's a key to what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, as fast as the rain came in, the weather started to clear up. Now it's down to business. Stevie,
Oh, nice.
you were just trolling me backwards. Nope, that's Smalley. You gotta see what I got him on, buddy.
Oh, no
I got him
way.
on that great big crankbait.
Nice.
That big hardcore. He's not bad. I think he's not huge, but he's not bad. He's caught, oh, he's hung up beside on the side of him. Oh, okay, he's in the mouth and on the side. This is what happens with the crankbaits. Oh, there you go. A lot when these fish
You want
grab
the
him.
net?
No, I'm gonna get him like this, bud. He's not big, but he's nice. He's on that crank too. Look at the size of this crankbait I got him on. Oh my God. Oh, he just got up. That's okay. That's all right. Look at this thing. That crankbait, it's the biggest bass style crankbait I've ever thrown so far. It's a hardcore bullet, they call it. And it goes down, we're in 21 feet of water, and I know I'm cracking the bottom on 21 feet of water with that. The first cast on this hump, so that could be some fun. I'm thinking largemouth and smallmouth. I'm glad a smaller smallmouth ate that. That means that the big ones will chew it for sure, Stevie, so.
Nice.
Woo-hoo, okay.
Let's get out there.
Let's get out there, let's rock them. Then cast a mile too, this bait is so heavy. It casts a mile, you crack her down like this, as hard as you can in this deep water, and then just let it sort of dig into the bottom and at different speeds, different paces, whatever, and hope for the best. That was fun. That was cool.
Oh, there's one. Oh, stay down. Atta boy.
Got one, Stevie?
Nice, Peter. Oh, I got one too, Peter. She's a double.
Hasty is the type of lake that a group of anglers can venture into and most certainly expect a lot of fish. Seriously, if Steve and I had stayed in any of our areas that were loaded up with numbers of smallies, we could have easily boated 100 bass in a day. On a 3 or 4 day trip, that's a pretty good sack of fish.
Oh, there's one. Yes, on the coffin bill, Pete.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, but I've yet to catch a fish on one. I haven't thrown them yet.
Right out of the lily pad on the side of on the edge of the shore there. As soon as it hit the water, there we go.
Good work, Stevie.
Oh, stay down. Atta boy.
Maybe girl.
Girl,
Maybe.
I think
Hopefully.
big girl. Keep her away from the motor. All right, there we go.
Nice fish, buddy.
That's it, here. Oh,
Whoa, big little jumper.
easy. Let me have a look at you, thank you. Yeah, that's
Good.
better.
Now we're starting
There,
to talk,
now,
bud.
yeah.
Your crankbait looks the same as the fish, same color.
It does.
This close.
Yeah,
Good
there's
work.
that coffin bill right there. Right there. And a nice big largie. I like it. There we go. We'll put him back down there. There you go, buddy. That coffin bill. And it's almost, you can work it like a topwater. You know, it's got that coffin bill shape. And you're looking at maybe 5 feet max with that. But it's great for fishing the shoreline here because it floats. You can let it float and then you just jerk it and it'll dig 2-3 inches down. And then I saw the swirl, telltale. All right, Peter, time for another one.
Once the sun rose high in the sky, Steve and I knew that the hardbait bite, and especially the topwater bite, might slow down. As well, with such a small lake, it's inevitable that we will repeatedly hit areas 2, 3, and even 4 times throughout the trip. This makes the fish very skittish, making us resort to more finesse-style techniques. With that said, out come the soft plastics. One fish right there. Going past another. I'll let it go down close to the bottom. Oh, one's looking at me right there. Got one, Stevie?
Nice, Peter.
You're coming up weird, Steve.
Oh, I got one too, Peter. She's
Weird.
a double. Oh, good call, brother. This feels like a good fish too.
Mine's a good one, but I don't know what it is. It's a good one.
Maybe we got a double header on Lakers, Peter.
Oh, it is a laker.
Oh, it is a big
They're
lake.
lake trout.
Look at that.
Doing the lake trout twist.
Okay, I'm gonna get this one in the net real quick here, Peter. I would like to get you unhooked.
Mine's still going down to the bottom, back and forth.
Oh, it'll be a nice fish, that
I got
one,
light
Peter.
spinning gear.
There we are. Look at that. Go home. All right.
There's mine, Stevie. There he is. Big old laker. Same thing. Look at that. That's a fatty. Look at the fat this guy
That
is.
is a beauty.
I'll bring him to your net, maybe.
There we go.
That's a good lake trout,
job,
dude.
Peter. That is a horse.
That's the biggest drop shot lake trout I've ever caught.
That is awesome, my friend.
drop
I'm going
that
to pass
there.
that off to you.
Yeah, you do your motor thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's funny. Yeah, interesting. Oh, he's gone. Straight down. Now, surface temperature is really warm for these fish. That's 68-degree water temperature up here, but they were down 40 feet. Cool. Wow, that's fun. That's kind of a different thing for Hasty Lake for us, Stevie.
Oh,
Eh?
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We basically saw the fish on the screen. I told Steve, okay, try to maneuver the boat. Steve's got the trolling motor. He got it in the vicinity of the fish. We both dropped straight down. He dropped a white tube or a light colored tube jig down, which is classic. Dropped right on him. Boom, 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 boom. Got him. It's just like as easy as that, honestly. That's fun. He's eating my bass. Look at this. He's eating my friggin' largemouth. There he goes. That was crazy. I have never had that before. A smallmouth bass, a 4-pound smallmouth bass, going after this little largemouth right here. And he had the tail in his mouth. That is amazing. I can't believe that. I've never seen that before. He's going back. No harm to him. That wasn't like a pike or a muskie grabbing him. It was just a smallie getting his tail all amped up and ready to go.
This episode's hotspot is a flat area in the mouth of one of Hasty Lake's bays. The waypoint on your screen will get you right there. This is definitely a numbers area where the smallmouth gather in loose schools. It's normally over 20 feet, so you need to be cognizant of your bait choice. Steve and Pete use drop shot rigs, Ned rigs, tube jigs, and Pete even threw an extremely deep diving hardcore crankbait. They all worked. The key to flats like this one is if you're only catching small fish, move on. The bigger smallies hang out with similar sized fish. Mobility is the key. For more hot spots like this one, check out fishingcanada.com.
It's so much fun coming to a camp like this.
Oh, yep, there's one.
Got one, Stevie.
Oh, nice.
Can't even get him in the net. Ugh, fatty. Stevie. Oh. So, while we were hitting a gorgeous back bay, Steve made a suggestion to move shallower. It's funny how a simple move like that can make all the difference in the world. Got one, Stevie.
Oh, nice.
What is he? Oh, it's a smallie. I'm throwing a jig and pig, and it's a smallie. I was honestly looking for a largemouth here. He's fighting very lethargically. Thank you, buddy.
Bud. Oh, yeah.
He's not bad, bro.
Look at that.
In the shallows. Look at, I can't even get him in the net. Ugh, fatty.
That's a beauty, Peter.
Oh, bud. I just snapped a little largemouth. Steve said, nice snap set. And so I threw it out again. I got this braided line on this little jig, so you don't want to overdo it and bust stuff. Silly old jig. The craw on the back, I told Steve, has never been done before. It was a ripped up craw because I lost my pig off my jig. And I said, never been done before. That's not bad, bud.
That's nice. Look at, he's
Nice
fat
smallie.
too, eh?
Shallow, right below the boat. I grabbed the jig, just, my line was going sideways. Snap set it with 2 hands. Oh, that's funny. Too funny, brother. See you, buddy. And I'm totally thinking largemouth because we're in a little back bay here, and this is a bay that Angelo caught a lot of largemouth in years ago. And so I'm thinking largemouth. I thought, they see some wood down there. Dropping my jig around, nothing. Got a little largemouth, next drop, saw my line going, hit him. That's funny. Look at this stupid thing. Dragging tubes and drop shots all day and throwing jerk baits and crankbaits all day, and then you come in and drop that on his head. That's fishing right there, Stevie.
Attaboy. Oh, yep, there's one.
That one, Stevie?
Yeah, he come off that tree, Peter.
Nice.
Yeah. Right where you told me to cast, in the shadow. That's a nice largemouth.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah. And shallow up in there. Oh, he's doing the old figure 8. Thanks, partner. There he is. Oh, and that's a good little hook set there.
Look at how pale he is.
I know. Well, that's probably the sand bottom.
Maybe, eh?
There, yeah. Yeah, decent largemouth. Fun to catch. Here, we'll throw him back in there. Right there. Oh, there you go. Yep, there he goes.
Oh, he jumped. Looks like an okay fish, buddy, I think. Oh, yeah, nice. He's not huge, but he's nice. Yeah, it's a smallie, Stevie. Isn't that crazy stuff? Let's see if I can crane him in. Get in here without breaking my rod. That's why I always break fishing rods when I crane them in. But, hey, that's not a bad fish. He was like, I mean, he was right in amongst all that. Well, you can see the reeds floating on the grass here. Just throwing a jig. Something weedless, you gotta get, I mean, you have to throw weedless to get into the mung. He's right in where a largemouth should be. I swore it would have been a largemouth. I would have thought for sure that was a largemouth. But, and he fought like a largemouth, kind of lethargic for a smallie, but, you know what? It's a nice fish. It's fun. Evening, see the evening light. We're 2 bays over from the camp, from our cottage, and we're just about ready to go for our chicken night tonight. We have chicken tonight. We had burgers last night. It's so much fun coming to a camp like this. To get to our smallmouth and largemouth bass fishing, we first drove north on Highway 400 to Highway 69. We then headed west on Highway 17 until we hit Algoma Mills. Then we went north on Air Service Road until we reached the Lausanne Aviation Air Base. From there, it's just a short flight from Lake Lausanne into Hasty Lake. The camp at Hasty is an outpost-style cabin where you bring your own groceries, drinks, sleeping bags, etc. It conveniently has a propane stove and a propane fridge. This truly is an isolated bass fishing adventure.
The Fishin' Canada Show, brought to you in part by Ram Trucks, built to serve. Princecraft Boats, dominate the waters. Garmin, plot your paradise, reel 'em in. And Ontario, Canada, in partnership with Destination Ontario.
Closed captioning for this episode is brought to you by FishingCanada.com, the gateway to your next fishing adventure.